floor 2-on-1. And oh, what a rejection by 9. Step back. Hernandez steps into the 3 and then he's hammered. Count it. Hankinson's falling away. Difficult shot. And a steamer from coast to coast.
Welcome to the Andy Yostov Court on the campus of the Baylor College for the 2025 International Association of Approved Basketball Officials Board 27 tournaments. Our opening contest features the Wamps of Braintree High School and the Bulldogs of Lynn English. At this time, let's meet and greet the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Wamps of Braintree High School. A 6'1" junior, number 10, Ethan Eller. A 5'11" senior, number 12, Callum McGorry. A 6'2" senior, number 20, Owen Kelly. A 6'4" senior, number 33, Jared Koffler. And rounding out the Braintree High School starting lineup, a 6'2" senior, number 35, Omar Gana. Head coach of Braintree High School is Bob Brook. Assistant coach, Jeff Timberlake. And now introducing the starting lineup for the Lynn English Bulldogs. A 5'9" junior, number 23, Jacoby Vale. A 6'2" senior, number 1, Louis Ledesma. A 5'9" senior, number 2, Andrew Karoma. A 6'2" senior, number 3, Denzel Ian. And rounding out the Lynn English starting lineup, a 6'7" senior, number 4, Junior Fernandez. Head coach of Lynn English is Alvin Abreu. Assistant coaches Angel De Leon, Chris Gomez, and CV Wavezwa. Ladies and gentlemen, before we tip off, we honor America with our national anthem. Thank you. Please make note on the scoreboard, the guests will be represented by Braintree High School in the royal blue jerseys. White numbers, the home team will be represented by Lynn wearing the almost white jerseys with blue numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now game time.
Hello and welcome to Emmanuel College for today's non-league matchup between Braintree and Lynn English. Mike Walser bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as we are underway. Here is the opening tip. Will be controlled by the Bulldogs. Lynn English, the team Braintree does not generally see. Braintree ranked higher than them, most notably at the 12th spot in the last rankings, as the three-point shot is no good, and Braintree secures the opening rebound. Back up the floor, and it's into the hands of Eli. Braintree with their normal starting five, minus a substitution with Ganeem getting a chance to start, which really isn't all that surprising the way he's played off the bench. Working inside, it's Coughlin, and he couldn't squeeze it over the rim. The rebound secured and brought back the other way as we look for the first points of this game. Minute in now as the shot is off target. Braintree with the rebound again and back up the floor, 2-on-2. As Coughlin waits for somebody to get open, and now it's Kelly. As Kelly gets inside the paint, brings back outside as they work it down on the block. It's Ganeem. Ganeem works inside. Now Coughlin will try a three, and that's a short shot. And the rebound is secured by Braintree, and McClory puts it in. So McClory gets the Braintree first 2 points of this game. Head coach Bob Crook and his team at a sparkling 15-3 heading into this tournament. A little two-day tournament to close out the season as McClory now in transition, looking to give a 4-0 Braintree lead and is able to do so. That is his strong suit in transition, as McClory has all four of the Braintree points here to start with 6:10 to go here in the first quarter. Looking for another three-point try, and this one goes down as Karoma, the senior, knocks down a three. Braintree will bring the ball towards half court, nearly thrown away, and now they say Braintree had stepped out of bounds. To the outside, and the three-point shot is no good, as Lynn English continues to fire away from downtown, and they've only hit one of the first four shots. Braintree's lead is 4-3 as they will possess. Looking to go inside, and that one is thrown away. Tough pass to handle as Kelly throws it away, and Braintree nearly able to get it back. Into the hands now of Gillen. Back outside, another three-point try. This is getting ridiculous, the number of threes tossed up here in this first quarter. And again, that one not even close. I know the three-point shot is such a big part of the game, but they haven't taken a two-point shot yet. All five of the shots here in this first quarter have been from downtown, and Braintree has turned it over with the travel. You're going to have some games where your three-point shot falls and you're going to win by a lot, and then you're going to have some days like it started so far where you're going to lose because the three-point shot isn't falling if they continue to play the same way. Braintree, a team that plays man-to-man defense, not like they play in zone and forcing them to shoot from the outside. Step back shot, and the shot is good. Finally, one taken from inside the arc as Ledesma knocks down the shot and gives Lynn English their first lead of the game, 5-4. As Braintree brings the ball towards half court, up ahead, it's Coughlin who lays it up and in. Braintree's lead is back to a 6-5 advantage. Down the lane, and the scoop shot's no good. As Braintree can't get the defensive rebound. Back outside, a three-point shot that goes down. Second one of the quarter from Karoma. He's got 6 points, and it's 8-6. So that's a player that clearly likes the shot there on the corners. As Braintree back up the floor, and McClory with his third layup of the quarter. So McClory, not a player specifically known for his offense. Certainly can score, but not a player that generally scores a lot per game, but he's already got 6 here in the first quarter. Tying Karoma with the 6 points on the other side. As the three is good on the far side now. And 11-8 is the advantage. Ledesma now with 5, as Braintree will bring it back up the floor. Obviously, I knew heading into today's game, with the number of threes they had taken, clearly they're a team that hits them from time to time. You wouldn't be shooting this many threes if you didn't have some sort of success with it. So Braintree down 3, 11-8. As the long pass makes its way over half court, and Eli, who hasn't been able to get his offense going, finds his way inside, and it's Hankinson who gets the 2 and a chance for a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul of the first quarter. Number 21, Josh Hankinson made the basket for Braintree. He's got 1 free throw.
So a chance to tie the score with the free throw, and it's no good. So Braintree with 3 different scorers here in the opening quarter. Just 2 on the other side. Roma and Ledesma, the 2 scorers. And on Braintree's side, McClory, Hankinson, and Coughlin. 11-10, as the step back 3 is no good, and the rebound is battled for and secured by Kelly. Braintree up the floor 2-on-1. It's Eli right to the basket, lays it in.
Braintree basketball number 10,
Looking down on the baseline, as that one shut off neatly by McClory. Back at the top of the key with 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Beautiful venue here at Emmanuel College. Part of the showcase tournament here at the end of the season. School vacation week for the kids. And Braintree now trying to finish off their season with a couple more wins, as another 3 drops, and Braintree finds themselves down by 2. Back up the floor now, it's Kelly. Braintree another 2-on-1, and that was very, very easy, as Coughlin secures it. Obviously, that is the benefit to breaking the press. Once you break it, it's going to be very easy, as they're gambling for a steal, and Braintree ties the score at 14. As the shot's no good, another offensive rebound, as Coughlin's not been able to do enough to box out here in this first quarter, as Braintree gets the denial, and back up the floor. The pass for Coughlin, able to save it. Hankinson pulls up from the free throw line and knocks it down. Turns out to be an assist for Coughlin, as Hankinson with an early 4 points off the bench. Braintree's lead is 16-14 here in the opening quarter. And now Eli able to poke that one away and get the steal. Eli looking to leave it for somebody, as he gives it for Hankinson, who has Coughlin underneath. And he makes the mistake and travels. That's a disappointing possession there for Braintree. Should have had points out of that. So Barrows checking in, along with Crook. Braintree's lead is 16-14 in a relatively high-scoring first quarter. Both sides shooting the ball pretty well after a slow start for Lynn English from downtown. They've picked it up. As the foul going to go on the baseline against Braintree's Roach. Final minute and 8. Looking underneath, as able to squeeze that shot in. That was easy. Off the inbounds play for Ledesma, who's got 10 here in the opening quarter. And a two-headed monster here for Lynn English here, as they have the 16-16 game now, as Braintree misses the jump shot. Getting an opportunity here is Monroe into the game for Braintree. Back to the basket, and the shot is no good as Ledesma slow to get up. Back to the other side for Caroma. He missed, and Roach grabs the rebound as Braintree sends it to the sideline. On the far side now as Crook brings it over half court. Nearing the final possession now of this first quarter. Braintree and Lynn English tied at 16. Monroe back up top for Barros. Final seconds now. Braintree looking for the pass back door as Crook spins and steps out of bounds. As that will end that possession. That was not a good offensive possession whatsoever for Braintree as they held on to the ball for a long time and didn't even get off a quality shot. Going to take a miraculous shot here to close this quarter if Lynn English is going to take the lead heading into the second quarter. From half court, and the shot is no good. And that is the way we stand after 8 minutes of action. 16-16 the score here after a quarter of play, as we'll be back for second quarter action between Braintree and Lynn English, tied at 16. Welcome back here to Emmanuel College, start of the second quarter. Mike Walser bringing the coverage here in a 16-16 game as Braintree will possess here to begin the second quarter. They're going to retake the lead in what has been a back and forth opening quarter. Up top it's Roach. Braintree with a different starting five here to begin the second quarter. Although these were the players that were on the floor to end the first. It is Crook taking it to the basket, missed the shot. But a late foul called, and it looks like Crook will find his way to the free throw line. No, actually, they're going to call it on Braintree after the missed shot. They're going to call it on Roach. Did not see that one away from the play. At the top of the key. As the Bulldogs take it down the lane, kick back outside. Ledesma tries another three and knocks another one down. He has really caught fire. And Braintree steps on the sideline. Having a little bit of trouble keeping up with the speed. Kelly going to find his way back into this game. Braintree really needs to figure things out here in the second quarter. Braintree playing around a little bit with some combinations heading towards the postseason with 2 games remaining, including today. Trailing by 3. Getting a hand on that one is Roach. As Braintree will get Phillips into the game for Roach. Eli back in there as well with Kelly. 2 of the Braintree starting 5. Desmo, who's really had the hot hand here in this first half, leaves it out back. Got 13 here in the half. 13 of their 19 has been a one-man show. Excellent defense, and the long 3 is no good as Braintree back up the floor. Kelly hands it away for Barros as Braintree swings to the opposite side. Crook takes it down the lane, trying with the right hand, and the shot is off the mark. Back up the floor, Caroma, and that one knocked away by a nice play by Kelly. inbounds play. Phillips able to get the steal and save it. As Braintree with a 3-on-1 up the floor as the pass to McClory missed it and draws a foul. Love to have 2 out of that possession with a 3-on-1, but Braintree now a chance at the free throw line to make that happen.
English foul 14. Alpha G, his first personal foul, first team foul of the second quarter on the Bulldogs.
Foul on Jean. As McClory looks to add to his 6-point mark here in this first half and misses the free throw. Braintree has missed both free throws here to start this game. Such an important part of the game and a part that Braintree's really going to need to improve on as the season nears the postseason, missing both free throws. Braintree's going to have a run in the tournament. They really need to shoot the ball well from the free throw line. They don't necessarily get there a ton, but when they do, they need to make them.
Braintree foul 12, Callum McCrory, his first personal foul, team's second in the second.
(19-16) is the score. As the shot is short and Braintree able to get the steal. As Kelly draws a foul.
Lynn was foul 14, Alpha G, his second personal foul, the second quarter team foul on the Bulldogs.
(19-16) Braintree brings it over half court. And knocked out of bounds. Again, Lynn English still with just 2 scores here in this first half. Pretty crazy to think this far into the first half, just 2 players have scored, but obviously when you get 13 from a player, it makes a big difference. Braintree down 3, trailed most of this second quarter. As driving down the lane is Kelly as he draws a foul, and Braintree will get some free throws. Not a bad idea, trying to drive it at Ledesma. Try and maybe get him in foul trouble.
Ledesma, his first personal foul, that's the 13th foul of the Bulldogs in quarter 2. Shooting 2 for Kelly for Braintree.
Couple of free throws now for Kelly, who still has yet to score. Now he has.
Substitution for Lynn English, number 23, Jacoby Vale for Alpha G.
Kelly 1 out of 2 from the line. Braintree just 1 out of 4 from the free throw line. As driving to the bucket and scoring is Barrows, so it ends up turning into a 3-point possession. Obviously wasn't the way Braintree anticipated that to happen. And they're going to call a carry. He will have a timeout on the floor, now tied at 19, as we'll pause and bring you back the remaining part of the second quarter in a moment. Play resuming following the timeout. Braintree has the ball, tied at 19. See how they close out this first half as Barrow swings to the corner. Braintree now trying to take a lead. McClory slides it down the baseline, and the ball knocked away from Eli, who's had a tough first half offensively. Certainly hasn't been the case much of the season, but hasn't really had much of an opportunity here offense. As the ball is going to be another turnover, or the travel. So a palming violation on the last possession, and now a travel as Lynn English with back-to-back turnovers. Braintree again, chance to retake the lead. Kelly trying a 3 is good. So Kelly now with 4 points all here in this second quarter as they take a 22-19 lead. That one nearly thrown away. Eli defends on Guillen. Driving down the lane, and the shot draws a foul.
Braintree foul 20, Owen Kelly, his first personal foul, team's third of the second. Lynn English at the free throw line, 2 free throws.
Free throws here for Karoma, who has 6 here in the half. This is the free throw. Either side shooting the ball well from the free throw line.
For Braintree, 33, Jared Coughlin, and 35, Omar Ginan.
One out of 2 at the line. 7 in the game for Karoma. Braintree back up the floor. Kelly right to the cup, and he scores. Quick basket as Kelly's offense is picked up now. Here with 6 points, 24-20. They can score in bunches. Excellent defense, but then Ledesma finds his way open. He missed the shot. That was as open as he'll get here this game. Braintree's had a difficult job, though, getting rebounds as Kelly jumps in the passing lane, and a steal turns into a bucket. Kelly now with 8. 26-20. Braintree's open up a little bit of a cushion as the 3 is no good. Ledesma will wind up and fire another one. They missed again. A third chance, a fourth also missed. A fifth is also missed as Lynn English with 5 opportunities to score in the possession do not, and Braintree takes it right at him as scoring in transition is McClory. McClory has been on fire here in this first half with 8 points. Him and Kelly leading the charge with 8 apiece. Braintree's lead is 8. As getting in the passing lane is McClory. Excellent defense. Back up over half court, and Eli can't get the pass. As Braintree now gives up a 2-on-1. In transition, a 3-point try is good. And Lynn English needed that one to go. As Karoma knocks down the 3, he's got 10 here in the half, and it's a 28-23 game. Braintree's lead is still 5 with the ball. Nearing the end of this first half. A couple more minutes to go. Braintree has opened up a little bit of a lead after having a tie score at 16 after 1. And now inside is Eli. Just the second hoop of the game. He's got 4. 32-23. Braintree by 7. Pulling up with the jump shot with contest as the shot is no good from Veal. Back up the floor. It is Coughlin. Takes it at him and draws a foul.
Lynn English foul 23, Jacoby Veal. That's his first personal foul. That's the 4th on the Bulldogs in the second. 33, Jared Coughlin at the line for Braintree.
First free throw is short. Braintree's offense from the free throw line continues to disappoint here in this first half. Actually shot the ball pretty well for most of the games I've seen at home. It's a road game and obviously at a college campus, but still no reason why the free throw shooting has been as poor as it has been here in the first half. Coughlin splits them. He's got 5 here in the half. Braintree's lead is 31-23. Obviously, if they've shot the ball a little bit better at the free throw line, they'd be up by double digits right now. But still comfortably in front now, 31-23, as Kelly takes a charge. Excellent defense, and the offhand from Karoma draws a charge. Back up the floor is McClory. Looking for a double-digit lead now with the bucket here on this possession. Coughlin finds the player McClory in the corner. Being defended by Ledesma. Takes it in the paint and then draws a foul. Good work by Braintree.
That's his second personal foul. Lynn English over the limit on team fouls in the quarter.
So that'll put Braintree at the free throw line as that one
Number 20, Owen Kelly.
puts Kelly at the line.
The line for the Wumps.
Kelly a chance for two. First free throw is good.
Competition for Lynn English, number 10, Isaac Yankee, in the place of Andrew Carilla.
This would make it 10 points in the half for Kelly, but he misses the second. Ganeem steals the rebound and lays it in. Just his first bucket of the half, and Braintree with an 11-point lead. It has been a very good first half for Braintree, as missing it close as Ledesma. As many shots as he's had go in here in this first half, that was as easy as a shot as he'll get in this half, and missed the layup. He's got 13 and a half, but missed that one in close. And now Braintree has the possession up by 11. As Eli inbounds to Kelly in the backcourt. Braintree playing as consistent as they've played. Just a team that just plugs away on offense. Coughlin drives down the lane and scores. Coughlin now has 7 here in the first half as Braintree has opened up a 13-point lead. 25 seconds to go here in the half. Final possession, they can hold for it here with just a fraction of a difference between shot and game clock, but they take it right to the basket and score. Wise decision that time from Yankee. And Braintree now will hold for the final shot, 36-25 as we approach halftime. Kelly to the corner. It's McClory. McClory to Coughlin for 3. No good. Right at the buzzer as Braintree got a great look to end the half and cannot score. But they open up an 11-point lead here at halftime. After a 16-16 first quarter, it's now 36-25. Braintree at halftime. We'll be back for third quarter action in a moment.
Set to start the third quarter, it will be Lynn English Bulldogs basketball.
Back here at Emmanuel College, start of the third quarter. Here in a non-league match between Braintree and Lynn English. 11-point lead for Braintree as they search for win number 16 on here in the season. As Eli takes the charge on the drive down the lane. Second offensive foul against Karoma. He's now got 3 personals. Braintree's high scorer back in that first half was Kelly, who had 9. Eli kicks to the outside for Ganeem. Ganeem down the lane. Beautiful pass, and it's Eli. What a pretty pass from Ganeem as Braintree knocks that one away. So Braintree's largest lead is 13. Bulldogs trying to find an answer for this Braintree defense that's really stymied them. After a solid first quarter, Braintree holding them to just 9 points in the second quarter. Ledesma trying to go down the lane. Braintree had 2 players on him. Now the pass underneath, as that one hit the underneath part of the hoop. Braintree back in transition, 2-on-1 up the floors. Again, McClory ahead of the pack. Continues to beat the Bulldogs down the floor. McClory has 10 in this game. Braintree's lead is 15. Blowing it open now, up by 15 points. As the 3 is no good. And another rebound secured. Up the floor, it's Eli. And he turns it over. Had a couple of surprising turnovers in this game. He's usually pretty sure-handed.
Substitution for Lynn plays number 23 to Colby Field. In the place of
15-point lead for Braintree as they defend here. Ledesma out high. Hands the ball away for Veal as Braintree gets a steal. It's Eli right up the floor and he scores. His offense picking up here in the second half. It's kind of been the story here for Eli. He's had one really, really strong quarter in just about every game. He's got 8 points now, and Braintree has their largest lead. They continue to add to the total. 42-25, as that pass nearly was turned over. To the corner, driving down the lane, and the shot is no good, and they call a late foul.
Braintree foul 35, Omar 89. That's his first personal foul.
A very late call against Braintree, which will put him at the free throw line for a couple. Third quarter completely dominated by Braintree as they've opened up now a 17-point advantage. Just the first point of the quarter for Lynn English now at the free throw line.
Substitution for Lynn English, 0 Darby St. Cyr.
One out of 2 at the line. Either side continues to make 2. I don't think anybody's made 2 free throws at the line yet. One trip. Braintree looking for the pass in close, and Kelly has that one rattle out after he had the layup. Back up the floor, and Braintree commits another foul. That's something they're going to have to eliminate. It's the only thing keeping Lynn English in this one right now is Braintree committing some fouls. Eli got a hand on that one as that one knocked out of bounds. 42-26 the score. As Kelly able to get a hand on it again. Braintree's gotten a hand on the last 2 inbound passes. It's not really how it should work if you're the Bulldogs. Should have a pretty secure pass off the inbound play. As now Ledesma takes it inside. And Braintree with some great defense. As Coughlin able to force the shot off the mark. Eli hands for Ganeem. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter as Coughlin knocks down a triple. He's got 10, and Braintree's lead is 45-26. Driving down the lane, tough shot, and another late foul called. McClory's second foul. Third team foul of the quarter. Back out high. Driving right down the lane. And the shot again is no good. And then a late whistle yet again. Almost seems like they're waiting to see if the shot goes in before blowing the whistle. This will put Gene at the free throw line. More free throw shooting by both teams continues. Hankinson back into the game for Braintree. Had a good first half. 4 points in the half, couple of steals. One out of two at the line. Braintree very quickly back up the floor. Hankinson left open as he drives down the lane. Hankinson trying to scoop it up and in, can't. Gets his own miss. Coughlin, though, slides down the lane and scores. Another nice pass. Braintree with another assist. Lead is 20, 47-27. Right down the lane, and the shot draws a foul. Braintree now is over the limit, so we're going to see a lot of free throws for Lynn English potentially here in this third quarter.
Braintree foul 12, Calvin McClory. That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 5 against the Bucks in this third quarter. Lynn English at the free throw line.
Desmond misses the first. Substitution. Braintree will run the baseline here. Brook into the game. Braintree, a little bit of pressure against him as they drive it over half court, and the little pass on the way to Coughlin is another easy bucket in transition. This press has not worked as Braintree now has 14 from Coughlin. 49-28 as the shot is no good, and then a whistle again after the missed shot. And Coughlin going to be the guilty party. First free throw rolls in. First time we've seen either team make both free throws. Kelly looking underneath, and the pass was low and thrown away. Coughlin was open underneath. So the last thing you want to do, though, is start letting some turnovers pile up. It's one way to let a team back in it. 19-point game. Driving down the lane, and the scoop shot is good by Karoma, who's got 14. Him and Ledesma with 14 apiece. Braintree finds Crook, who brings it back outside, gets the return feed, and scores inside. Just his first bucket of the game. And Braintree back up by 19, 51-32. Driving down the lane, difficult shot from Ledesma is no good, and Kelly was out of bounds when he touched it.
Baseline substitution for Braintree number 10, Ethan.
Kick to the corner as Braintree again plays some more good defense. And they are over the limit, so any foul moving forward will be two free throws here in this third quarter. Right down the lane, and the shot's no good, but a foul. Probably going to go on Hankinson, it looks like.
Braintree foul 21, Josh Hankinson, his first personal foul.
A lot of fouls here in this third quarter against Braintree. That wasn't the case in the first half. So it looks like Lynn English has tried to get a little bit more aggressive and take the ball to the basket instead of relying so much on their three-point shot. I had mentioned that earlier in the first quarter. Free throw no good, but the rebound secured and put up for another couple free throws. It'll be Gene at the free throw line this time. Rolls in. One out of two at the line. That's been the story here tonight. As the ball on the floor, somebody's got to get down there for Braintree to get it. As driving down the lane, finding an open player and scoring in close is Fernandez. First time into the game. And Braintree allowing him back in it with some lackluster play on the glass. And not getting down on the floor to get that loose ball. And now the ball is turned over by Hankinson. Timeout is going to be used here by Braintree. 51-36 the score as we'll pause. Bring you back the remaining part of this game in a moment. Play resuming here after the timeout. 15-point game, and things have got a little bit more interesting after Braintree had a lead of 20 plus. Driving down the lane, no good, and Roach secures the rebound, but then throws it to nobody in particular. Braintree continues to be careless with the ball here in this third quarter. Three-point opportunity. No good. Braintree fortunate there, and then somehow Roach can't grab the rebound. Him and Hankinson in the same spot. That's just a situation that can't happen. Got to have that rebound. Extra possession, and head coach Crook knows that. Now Ledesma steps back and hits the three. And that is just devastating. That's a 5-point swing. That never should have happened. 51-39 as Lynn English has gotten right back in this game thanks to Braintree not doing a good job on the rebounding. And they continue to use different lineup combinations, and this lineup right now has not really made dividends. As the opportunity for a three-point play now at the other end. Now a 10-point game as Braintree has let him right back in it. 16 in the game for Caroma. 17 for Ledesma. Braintree very quickly goes back to their starters, and got to give Coach Crook credit for trying to play his entire roster, but at some points in a game, you just got to keep your best players in there. And right now, I think Braintree needs to play their starters. You want to give a breather when you can, but this game got a lot closer than it should be right now. They're only up by 9. 51-42. And the end of this third quarter, and what's been a big run. 21-point game down to just 9. And a minute and 20 with 12 left on the shot clock. Braintree swings to the corner. And they say McClory stepped out of bounds. Anything and everything that can go wrong here in this third quarter against Braintree has. Driving down the lane, kicking to the corner now as Bulldogs move it around quickly. Desma, shut off by Kelly, drives down the lane and scores anyway. Completely different player, Ledesma, here in this third quarter. He's taking the ball to the hoop. He's got 19. And Braintree has now just a 7-point advantage. The ball's kicked to the corner, back outside. McClory's going to line up a three. No good. Coughlin got a hand on it. Braintree gets the rebound. McClory finds Coughlin underneath, didn't shoot it. Eli does. Braintree will get to the free throw line. Coughlin had the shot. I don't know why I didn't shoot it. He's had a great game on offense. He's got 14 points, but Coughlin passed up what was an easy two. Eli obviously has probably been Braintree's best offensive weapon the entire season, but Coughlin there made a mistake. But Braintree still with free throws, so obviously a chance to still get the points. And they're able to secure the first on the free throw. 9 in the game for Eli. Two nice looking free throws from Eli, who's got 10. 53-44. Down the lane as the scoop shot is up and in. For both Ledesma and Karoma. 53-46. Braintree with the ball. They're looking to hold for the final shot. As the ball is in the corner for Kelly, a three at the buzzer does not go down. And that is the way the third quarter comes to a close. Braintree's lead is just 7, as the 36-25 halftime lead is now just a 7-point lead as we head to the fourth and final quarter. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to Emmanuel College, start of the fourth quarter. Mike will also bring the coverage here on BCAM TV. 53-46, the home team, Braintree, with the advantage by 7. Looking to finish off their season with consecutive victories, as a three-point release from Eli is no good. Offensive rebound, McClory leaves it underneath Kelly, and he draws the contact. So the foul will be on Jean. It's Braintree to the free throw line. That's a nice start to the quarter for Braintree's. They take it right at the basket, draw free throws. Now got to convert them. Kelly has 9 points here in this game. This is another free throw. Second one rolls out. Wow, that's a rare situation for Kelly, missing both free throws. But that has been Braintree's Achilles heel here tonight, has been their free throw shooting. They have not been good whatsoever, as this one's thrown into the backcourt. And a backcourt violation.
Backcourt violation, Braintree ball.
Both sides sloppy on their first possession. 7:24 to go in this game. Braintree's lead is 7. Fresh shot clock to work with. They'll work it down the baseline. Nice pass from Ganeem, as the shot is no good, and in the corner, the ball is secured and passed to half court. Karoma drives it towards the bucket and scores. He's got 21, and Braintree's lead is all of a sudden just 5. It's been really shocking what has happened here in the second half, as Braintree was just so dominant in that second quarter. Third quarter, they were pretty good too, but that was the tail of the quarters. First half of that third quarter was all Braintree, and then all of a sudden, we were able to battle right back. It was Lynn English. Foul goes on Guillen, who has yet to score here tonight. That's another foul, though. Braintree gets the ball inbounded. Eli can't score. Ganeem over the top, gets the rebound into the hands of Coughlin, who drives and finds Kelly, who had the ball knocked away for a moment. As Eli, caught in traffic, finds Ganeem. Ganeem finds Kelly. Kelly missed it and draws another foul. Kelly's going to find his way back to the free throw line after missing his last two, and hoping for a much better trip this time around. So Braintree's free throw shooting has not been good, but it's got to have to be good here in this fourth quarter to secure a win. 10th point of the game for Kelly. Braintree again at 15-3 heading into today's game. With today's game left, and then one more against Catholic Memorial to end the season. Able to knock down both free throws. Much better trip this time for Kelly, who's got 11. As the ball is lost along the baseline, and it is going to be Braintree basketball. Back up the floor. At the free throw line, Braintree trying to swing it to the corner, and it's knocked away. It'll be Eli in the corner to inbound. Six minutes left in this game. 7-point lead and the ball, and it's a kickball.
It's Braintree ball with 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Driving down the lane, it's Eli. As the shot rolls out, and the second chance from Ganeem also does not stay down, as Braintree's missed multiple shots in close here in this fourth quarter. Driving right down the lane and drawing another foul. This time it'll be Guillen getting to the free throw line.
Braintree foul 35, Omar Ganeem. That's his fourth personal, first team foul on the Bucks in the fourth.
First free throw bounces in.
Leading at the line for Lynn English. Brings number 4, junior Fernandez for Alpha Junior. Substitution for Braintree, number 11, Cam Cook. Takes the place of Omar Ganeem.
Shot on the way is good. It's 55-50. Braintree's lead is just 5. This game has gotten very interesting as now Crook drives it down the lane. Kicks to the corner, McClory. Back up top, Eli. Eli has that one deflect away. And now the ball is going to be... Wow, foul call. Braintree had 3 players in there. It looked like they were going to tie it up. Instead, they get called for a foul. So Kelly, the guilty party. And a timeout is taken. 55-50. The score is we'll take a timeout. Right back. Back here after the timeout, 55-50. Braintree with a 5-point lead. They have not trailed in a long time, but right now trending in the wrong direction as far as this game has gone. As scoring in close, and now it is just a 3-point game. 25 for Caroma. And this Crook into the game for Braintree. Back up the floor to the corner now. It is Kelly. Drives inside and draws a foul. A lot of free throw attempts here in this fourth quarter for Kelly. First free throw is good. Kelly knocks down both free throws. He's got 13. 57-52. So he comes down to the wire. That one deflected out of bounds. With a double team at half court. Underneath, though, and they find the wide open player. As Fernandez scores. He's got 4 points in the game. It's back to 3. 57-54. The halfway point now of this fourth quarter. Coughlin drives right down the lane. Stopped at the free throw line. Now throws it up with the right hand and gets a very generous roll. 16 now for Coughlin. Braintree's lead is pushed right back up to 5. Really where it stood most of this fourth quarter. Underneath, it's Jean. He missed the layup. Braintree gets a big-time break. Back up over half court is Kelly. As dangerously making the pass is Crook. Finds McClory. But has the ball knocked away from behind, and then the ball carries out of bounds with just 3:36 to go here in the fourth quarter. Braintree's lead is 5. They have the basketball underneath the Lynn English bucket. And Braintree wants a timeout. I'll talk it over as we will take a break. 59-54. We'll be right back. Braintree inbounding after the timeout. Looking underneath is Crook, trying to find Coughlin. Able to get the ball inbounded. Braintree has done most of the work inside. They have not had many three-point shots go in this game as Coughlin drives down the lane and draws a foul. Braintree taking the ball aggressively to the hoop all game long. As Guillen commits the foul, his third. And Coughlin steps to the line with 16 points to his resume here in this game. This is short on the first. One out of 2 at the line. 60-54. Just pressure. A substitution made. It's Ganeem back in. Outside, a 3 is way off target. And Braintree with the rebound. But they're going to call a foul on Braintree in the rebounding action. They call Ganeem for clearing out. So questionable call there from the officials. Gives another possession. 60-54, Braintree by 6 as they defend here. And very late in this fourth quarter as Kelly jumps in the lane and gets the steal. Braintree back up the floor. Coughlin attacks the basket, lays it up and in. Big bucket for Coughlin, who has 19. Braintree's lead is 8. 62-54. See if they try for a 3 here in this possession. Driving down the lane. Very, very difficult shot as Braintree can't get the rebound, and they get a block. And then the ball is knocked out of bounds, last touched by Lynn English. So Braintree, when they needed to, making the plays defensively, making the crunch time plays here in this fourth quarter. Big reason they have the 15 wins on the season. They look for win number 16. Crook back into the game, presumably for some free throw shooting. As Braintree wants their best free throw shooters in here late. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the game. Coughlin will try a 3. That's not really his shot, as he commits the foul after missing it. He's had a great game here tonight. Really can't fault him for taking the shot. He's got 19. He can hit that shot, but I think Braintree with a 8-point lead would be better suited to just drive the ball inside and try and draw another foul. Braintree's three-point shooting hasn't been really much of a part of this game. They've only hit a couple of shots from the outside, but they haven't taken many threes. Right outside the paint, the jump shot is good from Guillen. As the timeout will be taken, 62-56 the score, as we'll take a break.
Last made basket by
We are back now, 62-56. McClory in the backcourt finds Crook, who brings it over half court to Kelly. Braintree will run some clock with the 6-point lead. A bucket here in this possession would be huge. Crook kicks to the corner for McClory. See if Braintree can get the ball to the basket. Looking across the court now, it's Crook. Crook drives inside, shut off. And now back out high for Eli with 10 on the shot clock, a minute and a half to go. And McClory had it poked away, and then Braintree with another bad foul after a turnover. It's the last thing you really should be doing after turning the ball over is committing a foul. And it's just allowing the visitors from Lynn English opportunities to score without the clock moving. Braintree's going to learn a lot from today's game. This is kind of a playoff type tune-up. And Braintree has got to find ways to be better in certain spots. Those are the kind of plays. I know they don't go down in the score sheet, as they got lucky that they missed the first free throw, but those are plays. Mentally, this is a veteran group. This is a very senior-oriented team. The team that shouldn't make those kind of mistakes, as they make 1 out of 2. 5-point game, 62-57. McClory up over half court. And it's Braintree now. Gonna burn more clock and get off a quality shot this time. With a minute and 15 to go. Gotta have the ball in the hands of either Kelly or Eli, in my opinion, right now. And Braintree again turns the ball over. Crook's got to know better in that spot. He stepped out of bounds. Braintree's had spurts in this game where they have just looked so dominant, and then spurts where they've turned the ball over and missed free throws. Back up the floor, attempt towards the basket, they score. And getting the bucket is Karoma. He has 27. Braintree's lead is just 3. And now a foul. They didn't have to foul there. There's still a lot of time left here in this fourth quarter. There's still a minute to go, just under a minute to go. They could have played out the shot clock. They're only down 3. You get a miss, you have a chance to tie the score with a 3, but deciding to commit the foul. Braintree steps to the line and misses yet another free throw. Seen a lot of Braintree basketball here this season, but Braintree hasn't made mistakes like this in many games. They've played a few close games, but they've been pretty dominant most of the year. Obviously, based on the 15-3 record, you would assume so, but they continue to miss some clutch plays here in this fourth quarter. Making 1 out of 2 is McClory. It's a 4-point game. 11-4 McClory. Braintree needs to stop. Good defense. Ball is loose. Somehow finds its way, and they get free throws out of it. That was just bad luck against Braintree that time. Lynn English very fortunate to get to the free throw line as Guillen finds his way there. That was a very sloppy possession, and they're very fortunate that Braintree committed the foul. And McClory now has committed his 5th personal foul. At the free throw line, it's short. Both sides leaving lots of points off the board by missing free throws, as this remains a 1-possession game if they make the second. If they miss this one, Braintree will hold a 4-point lead. Takes 1 out of 2. Only 3 points from Guillen, all 3 at the line. As Hankinson now into the game. Braintree's lead is 63-60. Eli being tracked from behind as Braintree along the sideline, making a couple of good passes this time. As now Eli drives it through the paint. Now Crook. Crook back out high. Here's Hankinson, and a foul is going to be called. So that'll put Hankinson at the free throw line. And Braintree a chance to add 2 more points to their total to try and salt this one away. Foul going on Gene. And Hankinson with a confident-looking free throw. He's got 5 points, hasn't scored since that first half. But Braintree leaning on another veteran. This Braintree team so senior-oriented. They're a team that doesn't generally make these mistakes, but they have here in this fourth quarter. But 2 clutch free throws from Hankinson. That may be the finishing touch Braintree was looking for as they get a timeout on the floor now, up by 5, 65-60. As we'll be right back. Play resumed, 65-60, Braintree by 5. Quick move up the floor, Braintree gives up in a layup, and Karoma is able to score as another quick timeout is used. As we will get another quick breather, Braintree by 3, they'll have the ball underneath the basket when we return. Play resumes, 65-62 as Braintree's able to get the ball inbounded to Kelly. Kelly able to burn off some precious time and then make the pass, but a foul is called. So Kelly will step to the free throw line with just 9.8 left on the clock. A chance to make it 67-62, and probably the finishing touches Braintree needs to win this game. A win puts Braintree again at 16-3. Just a game left in the season. And if they do indeed win their final 2 games, probably puts them in the top 10 as far as the standings goes. Kelly misses the first. He's missed a lot of free throws in this game. Usually a pretty good free throw shooter. But has not made them here tonight. He's got some work to do from the free throw line moving forward. As Kelly misses them both again, Eli somehow skies over the top and saves Kelly's bacon as he missed both free throws. And Eli, who's been Braintree's best player most of the year, again comes up with another winning play. And He'll step to the free throw line. He has 10 points, but he's been, for his standards, been pretty quiet. See if Eli can knock both free throws down. Big free throw from Eli. Eli, a very likable player. Does all the winning things. Very aggressive, very strong on the glass. Braintree with another rebound. Wow, what's going on here for Lynn English? Can't grab it. A defensive rebound, and Kelly, who had just missed a couple of free throws, will get back to the free throw line. This has been a crazy final 5 seconds. Braintree has made just 1 out of 4 free throws, but somehow has another chance for 2 more. It's been a wild finish to this one. Certainly has not been pretty for Braintree, as they're going to win this game now as Kelly knocks down the first. 14 in the game for Kelly, but he obviously left a lot at the line. Probably should have had about 20 tonight. This is another one as Lynn English gets the rebound. One last half-court heave is going to be no good, and Braintree's going to hold on to win this one 67-62. Certainly not a pretty win here today, but Braintree does win their 16th game of the season to move to 16-3 with the 5-point win 67-62. And again, Braintree led up front by Coughlin, who had 19. He was the player of the game for Braintree. 14 from Kelly and 11 from McClory and Eli for the home team, the Womps. As that'll conclude our coverage. Thanks for watching here today. On behalf of David Eric, our camera person, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.